All right, we are live. Welcome to another week of live NQ trading. Let's get everything loaded and set up. Hope everyone's doing fantastic on this lovely Monday. Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone had a good weekend. All right, guys. Another day of NQ trading. We begin the week today. So, Friday was a complete dud. Okay. Remember when I told you guys I expected the price on Friday to stay within previous day high and previous day lows, and that's exactly what we got. We got some really choppy price action. We got some bull longs from here. That's the level I was saying I was going to long from, but I was out at that time, so I didn't get to long it. But you can see that the market did react from those levels that I identified pre-market on Friday. Okay, Friday was a dud. Didn't really trade. Kind of glad I didn't, because it's a choppy mess, and I expected that after a massive sell-off on the Thursday. Okay, today we are coming into the week. Let's just remove some stuff here. Let's remove this. Okay, we've been selling off today. We gapped down, so we do have a gap on QQQ today. Maybe we go up and fill that gap. Let's just identify that gap right now. So we are going to open with a gap up. So maybe there is a trade to half gap. SPY also will be opening with a gap as well, although a smaller gap on SPY. SPY might fill the full gap. ES is more bullish than NQ right now. It's taking the previous week lows, took it, and it's now rallying. If it can get back above previous week value area low, it could get a nice rotation back to the value area high. But I do think this 67.90, 67.93, 67.95 is going to be major resistance on ES. With the NQ, we also did the same thing, but we came deeper. So we sweep the previous week lows, and we got a nice reaction. Okay, got a really nice reaction off it. So with the NQ, I think it's going to be some big resistance between here, the 0 gamma, at which point gamma flips positive, and we should get a nice rally back to the upside if we can flip this level. But this is a major level to flip. Remember on Friday when I said 940s was a major resistance. Look where we topped on Friday, 940 exactly. So this is your major resistance today. If NQ can show strength and get above this, I think it's a lot of that depends on the news today. We've got PMIs at 10. Okay, we've got ISM manufacturing PMIs at 10 o'clock. A lot of traders are looking for an expansion of that. I don't think it's going to be an expansion of PMIs. The ISM, I don't think we're going to see an expansion. We are ISM manufacturing PMI forecasted at 48.5. Some people think it's going to come in at 50. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to come maybe in line or maybe just under. And I think that's going to cause a market sell-off today. Okay. that is going to cause a market sell-off. So we need to identify where we're looking to take a long trade. And for me, I am not interested in fiddling around in the middle here. Okay, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the market to give me my setup. I am bearish on this market. Okay, going into the next couple of months. So I'm very, very cautious. I am very, very cautious, guys. I am very cautious. I do think there's going to be a correction in the stock market in February and March. So we need to be very, very careful. Okay, because as you can see, the VIX is starting to climb. It keeps getting rejected off midpoint, but this thing is just, yeah, it's looking really bullish, doesn't it? Look at this. And I posted a chart on the NQ. I posted a chart on the NQ on the Discord if anyone saw. Let me just take a look. Well, I posted it. Yeah, I posted this chart. So this is the NQ. Okay, this is what I posted, and this looks like a very, very similar kind of pattern. Okay, if you see that here, and then you compare that to here, we also made a lower high before the February crash, and then tariffs was the actual bottom when they announced tariffs. But yeah, I'm expecting a sell-off here, guys. I expect this is doing very, very similar things. So I'm kind of expecting a sell-off. I'm bearish for the next couple of months, maybe 6 weeks or so on the market. So I am going to be cautious, and I'm going to be open to taking potential short trades as well, especially if SPX is below the 0 gamma. Okay, I think SPX today it might come down to 16. It'll try holding 69. If I think we're going to actually open lower than that, maybe. But if you open above it, it's going to try and hold it. I do think it's going to try and hold this 6,900 level. I think if that's lost, SPX might come flying down to 6,800, depending on obviously that gamma level. Bitcoin actually over the weekend got a huge sell-off, guys. It's down. It's down big over the last few weeks, right? It's down 20% over the last couple of weeks. I'm not 100% convinced with this bounce right now. It's getting a little bit of a bounce. All coins got really smashed over the weekend, and the last few weeks they've been absolutely battered. Like, look at something like Link. You know, it's since really August, it's down like over 70, maybe 60 or 70%. Yeah, 67% is down. It's massively down, guys. All right, these coins are getting killed. AVAX is down since the high here in 24. It's down over 80%, guys. All right. Bitcoin, I'm not convinced with this bounce. I wanted to see a sweep of this 74,000 level on Bitcoin, but it didn't quite happen. Silver is also getting a crash. Silver's for me is put in a top here. Maybe it makes a new all-time high, but I don't expect any all-time highs in the next. I don't expect a new all-time highs on silver in the next couple of months. Maybe it happens in gold. Maybe it doesn't. I don't think it will happen on gold. I mean, gold's got a better chance. But I don't think silver will put in a new all-time high. Do you think Nasdaq will create an all-time? No, I don't. I don't think a Nasdaq will create an all-time high soon. I actually think I just covered it then before. I think the Nasdaq is going to suffer a correction. Okay, I do think it's going to be a correction in the next 6 to 8 weeks. So for February and March, I am actually bearish on the market because this price action is looking a lot similar to the crash that we had, the tariff crash that we had in April last year, which started in February actually as well. So that crash started in Feb. If you go back, let's take a look. So that crash also started in February. Okay, you can see it went down, and then the tariff crash was that the tariffs when they were announced was actually the bottom. So I kind of expect something like that again, where we start selling off and then we get some major stupid and bad news at the bottom. That's what happened, and then you know the market bottom. I kind of expect the same thing going into the next couple of months. I expect a sell off on NQ. So if we to measure this, I wouldn't be surprised to see another 15% drop on the stock market. I mean, NQ had its chance to make all-time highs and it didn't do it. It didn't also do it here. This pattern here looks very similar to this right now. Right? Look at this. High, lower high, high, lower high, and then off she goes. And now we're selling off. The only thing the way this invalidates my opinion, I'll change my stance on it if we make a new all-time high. If we don't, I think this is what's coming next. I think there's going to be a big drop. So yeah, I'm prepared for a drop on the Nasdaq. But yeah, taking each day as it comes. We are trading. We're day trading. So yeah, we have to be ready for all outcomes. What's up, K-Dog? Yeah, I don't think I'll be attempting a trade today before the PMIs. Let me know if my mic is all right, because lately my mic's not been sounding too well. I've been trying to fix the mic, the sound of the mic. It sounded very echoey, very metal, like a metal sound with the audio, which I haven't liked. Mic's all good. All right, cool. Because I've been trying to sort this out over the weekend. So yeah, thankfully that's better now. All right, cool. Yeah, a couple of minutes until we're open. I don't think I'm going to take a trade unless obviously I get I get a level or confirmation. But I kind of want that news to be out of the way first before I attempt anything. But Nasdaq was down 1.8% earlier today. But it's almost recovered the full thing. So yeah, let's see what happens when we get here. In this zone. This resistance is going to be a zone today, for me. All right, one more minute until open. All right, we are open. Yep, rallying into the 600s. Really nice push from the NQ. Oh wow, very big push. ATAS is down a bit today with the latency issue. Let's see, ES, yeah, it's trying to get into the previous week value area low here. Yes, it's rejecting off the previous week value area low. Pretty harsh rejection. I think the NQ is going to sweep this high. I do think there'll be a sweep. It's kind of doing it now. Yeah, I think it's going to sweep and then maybe we get a retracement after that. I do think there's going to be a sweep of the highs here on NQ. Now there it is. So it's retraced the whole move. Look at that. Bam. Filled the full gap. That's a full gap fill now. On the QQQ. Full gap fill. We might come down to half cap and all this gamma. There's a big gamma level here, isn't there? Very, very big gamma level. So we could come back down there, see if that holds. At ES, yeah, ES is also rejecting. NQ trying to rally back to the upside. A lot of absorption here. Bulls are getting absorbed. There's a lot of absorption here. They're trying to push through though. They are trying to push. Yeah, they're really trying to push this price. Well, it looks heavy to me. I'll be very careful for any longs. Because they're trying everything to try and keep this price high. Yeah, bulls are stepping back in. Very, very heavy bullish delta on this. Let's check out SPX. Yeah. NQ trying to push. Getting a really, really aggressive push by the bulls. ES is going into resistance in a minute. VIX is collapsing. Silver's on a big run as well. Bitcoin trying to run as well. Yeah, NQ's just going here. SPX still above 0 gamma, so it should be alright here. NQ back with inside previous day value area low, so there is a rotation trade back to value area high here. So if NQ can hold this previous day value area low at 694, if it can hold this level, there is a rotation trade back to the upside. But if it gets rejected here, we could start flying straight back down. Starting to see a small pullback here, but it's still bullish. Looks really bullish still. Still looks pretty bullish to me. Looks like they could be absorbing. And they're trying to hold that 695 previous day value area low. They had a lot of orders up there though. If they pull away from them, they could have some trapped longs up there. If they start pulling away. Yeah, they're absorbing. They're absorbing shorts here. Looks like they want higher pricing. They're trying to hold the previous day value area low here. Let's just mark this out for now. They're trying to hold this level. Advice for traders struggling to become profitable. Well, my advice to those traders would be: listen, you can only get so much from backtesting. You need some skin in the game. You need to get some real money on the line, in my opinion. Once you got real money on the line, that's when trading becomes real, because that's when you've got the emotional side, the psychology, the emotions behind it. If you're just demo trading, there's no real emotions. You're never going to learn like that, in my opinion. Anyways, there's other people that will disagree with me. I fully think you need money on the line in order to be, if you're struggling to become profitable. That doesn't mean go on spend thousands and thousands, put thousands on the line. No, that just means, listen, put a few hundred on the line, but make it real. Get the rounds in. Start building an edge, building a strategy. That's my advice. Yeah, there's no other way. There's no other way to put it, to be honest. NQ is still going, holding previous day value area low. I want to see a massive expansion. Whoops. I want to see a massive expansion and then a back test to hold this level. If that can happen, I think there's a long from here to value area high. So that's the I kind of want to see a bit more, actually. I want to see a move to here, to the point of control, then a back test, and then a move up. If I can see that, I probably will jump on the long here, guys. Yeah, like that. That's kind of what I want to see. I don't want to see this level now get retraced, because that will signify for me that we are not holding previous day value area low. And right now, it looks like bears are trying their best to get the bulls out of here. But bulls are in squeeze mode. Bulls are in real squeeze mode here. Now let's see what we get on the news. A few minutes until news now. Yeah, bulls are in real squeeze mode right now. They want higher price. I think they want higher pricing. This looks still looks bullish. They're holding these this value area low here. Let's see, yes, yeah, ES is going into the resistance zone now. Yeah, ES is done a full rotation from value area low to value area high. This is going to be a major resistance here for ES, in my opinion. And it's trying to get a pullback. Somebody got filled, 150 orders on the bid. Big short just got filled. 150 contracts. Still looks squeezy. Still looks very, very squeezy here. The bulls are stepping off the tape though. You can see that quite clearly here. You can see the delta's fading, completely fading. But we are about to get 10 o'clock news. Let's take a look. Right, the ISM manufacturing is coming higher than expected. Alden K-Doc. The PMIs, that was S&P. I am more interested in the ISM manufacturing PMIs. That's going to be the main one today. Yeah, bulls are in squeeze mode here, guys. Bulls are in squeeze mode. Longs, shorts are just opening up against squeeze. They're squeezing the hell out of these shorts right now. Yeah, they're in max squeeze mode here. Max squeeze mode. This is wild. I didn't expect it to be this bullish, to be honest. I did not expect this. Silver's pulling back. Bitcoin's also pulling back as well. It's just the NQ. NQ's a rocket ship right now. Absolute rocket. About 10 minutes. NQ's gone, guys. NQ's gone. This thing is a rocket ship right now, guys. It's an absolute rocket ship. This is crazy. Wow. Wow, guys. Yeah. You can't be jumping in here right now, bro. This is wild. But yeah, I'm looking at a pullback into the value area low now, into this range for a possible long trade setup. Definitely, I'm looking at that. Yes, it's gone, bro. Yes, it's gone. Yeah, I'm looking at the 680 zones. Pull back into the 680s. I'll be looking for a long from there. So adjusting the trading plan. Since we've now convincingly reclaimed previous day value area low. So if we get a nice pullback into there, I'll be looking to take a long trade. So yeah, let's see. We've got 7 more minutes until PMIs. I'm just gonna go and put some coffee in, and just a sec. Let's check this screen out. Oops. Let's put my camera down here. All right. Just give me a sec. All right. Silver is really pulling back again. Look at this thing. Yeah, so I think the top is in for silver. I don't think we'll make a new all-time highs within the next couple of months. I don't see that happening. That's would be a pretty mad move as well. But Bitcoin, I'm not convinced by this bounce. I think we are going to come down and take the low here. And I'm not convinced. I'm more convinced with altcoins than Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin dominance is going to start moving down. I think Bitcoin itself is going to start moving down as well. Okay. This is a weird looking profile, by the way. Really weird looking profile on ES. Well, NQ has a really nice looking profile. Let's see. STPO. Yeah. Okay. All right. One more minute until PMI is 53 seconds. Here we go. Thirty seconds. $15. Here we go. Oof. Wow. Guys. Wow, 52.6. Damn. That is a very big upside surprise. Oh, wow. Wow, guys. Wow. Yeah, I did not expect that. I was not expecting that, guys. Definitely was not expecting that. All right. Watch the ISM. I seen some posts on X. They were saying watch the ISM today. It's gonna come in higher than expected. And yeah, by the looks of it, it's coming way higher. That's crazy. Last ISM was 47. It's coming at 52. That's crazy. That should give a lift to altcoins. Definitely, that should give a big lift to altcoins. Now you're going to see a lot of bull posting now on X. Market's not really reacted though, has it? I am looking for a long from the 680s. I'm gonna attempt it from this LVN 670s. Yeah, but now they're starting to react with it. Yeah. It may not give me a chance. It may not give me a chance, guys, to get in. Because this is some serious Bullish news. This is some serious bullish news. That could change it. That could change a lot of things. That could change a lot of things. Because I was bearish on this market for the next couple of months. That could change a lot. Obviously, we have to wait until NFP later this week, and we've got unemployment as well. But yeah, that could change. That could change a lot. We're just gonna wait and be patient here. We have a lot of gamma at 860s. So maybe we go up there first and then come back. Yeah, but I'd be surprised now if the market sold off on that news. That is very big. You will see a lot of people posting about this in a minute. And Q's going for the highs now. $860s next, in my opinion. And to all this gamma. Yeah, here come the bulls now. Yeah, there it is. There's the big expansion now. That's the news reaction. That's the real news reaction. Market's ripping. $860, I think it's gonna go. Still going. Not much reaction from Bitcoin though, which is pretty strange. Yes, it's going for Friday's highs. This is crazy. VIX is on the floor. Let's see what X is saying now. Right, this guy's already posted about it. PMI. This guy's just yeah, he's nonsensical. Yeah, so Morgan Stanley, they don't really expect anything here with Kevin Walsh's appointment. Okay, it's a previous day. No, I didn't do this, did I? Okay, let me see where this. Let's move this. I didn't even mark out the previous day highs. Because I never actually thought this is going to happen. But let's see. It's going for it. I think ES might have done it already. Let's see. Yeah, it's right next to it. So ES is right next to previous day highs. I did not think that was going to happen today. After we were down here, we rallied on ES. Since sweeping that previous week low, we rallied almost 2%. That's crazy. Okay, can we get a sweep of the previous day highs on the ES? And NQ simultaneously will be tapping into major gamma level here at the 860s. So that's what I'm watching right now.